Hi, hello. Welcome back to Daily Canon YouTube channel. My name is Anita. Some of you may know me as Arsenalovka from Twitter and from Daily Canon podcast. I'm here to talk about all things Arsenal. What else? First things first, I would like to say that please admire my very professional filming setup. Yeah, I'm just starting this, diving into this head first. So yeah, let's see what happens. And of course, excuse my accent. I'm not a native English speaker. I'm from Croatia, so I'm sorry if I mispronounce some words or something. Yeah, I'm really trying. Also, if you notice that I'm reading from the screen, those are just my notes because I'm nervous and I really don't want to say anything wrong. Today, for the first video, I'll be diving into all the action from Arsenal's busy summer transfer window. We've seen some exciting new faces join the squad, while a few beloved players have moved on to the new adventures. In this video, I'll break down each incoming and outgoing transfer, share what it means for the Arsenal's future, and discuss the impact these changes could have on the upcoming season. So let's dive into it. Okay, let's start with the Arsenal's ins, the players that we bought or got for free this summer. First up, we have David Raya, who is like a new signing, you would say. He was obviously on loan here during the last season and we did pretty well. So at the start of the summer, the David Raya's move has been made permanent after a really impressive loan spell. He was secured for 27 million pounds, which is on addition to the 3 million pounds that we paid for a loan fee. He quickly established himself as the club's first choice goalkeeper. Definitely, he won the Premier League Golden Glove last season. So yeah, his performance is really crucial in our strong defensive record, and he is expected to remain a really key figure between the posts as Arsenal continue to compete at the highest level this season. After that, we signed Lucas Nygaard on a free transfer. He's a young Danish goalkeeper and he arrived here after impressing during a trial period at the Arsenal. He's very known for his strong distribution and composure under pressure. Welcome. That's great. And he's well suited to Arsenal's playing style, obviously. He will join the academy at first with the goal of developing into first team contender, and he will add depth to the club's goalkeeping options for the future, definitely. After that, we had shocking one more goalkeeping signing. It's Tommy Setford, who was signed from Ajax. He's an 18-year-old goalkeeper. He joins Arsenal on a permanent deal, and he's highly regarded in the England's under 20 setup. He's seen as a long-term prospect, just as Lucas Nygaard. And although he will start in the academy, he's expected to train regularly with the first team and perhaps even feature at least on the bench in some cup fixtures. After that came our first big name signing. It's Ricardo Calafiori, who was signed from Bologna for reported 40 million euros. He is 22 years old and he impressed at Euro 2024 playing for Italy, obviously. He can operate as a left back or center back, and he is known for his ability to contribute to both defensive solidity and attacking transition. His versatility and potential to invert into midfield align really well with what Mikel Arteta has in plans for our tactics. And he will definitely be a key player for Arsenal's evolving defensive structure. Definitely will get more minutes than the two young goalkeepers that we signed before him. As we already saw, he got a feature in the Premier League already, and he just like it is with Arsenal players who just got signed. He got injured during the international break in September, but it was nothing major, and he should be ready for the resuming of the Premier League. After that, we have a non-defensive signing, Mikel Marino, who was signed from Real Sociedad for reportedly around 36-37 million euros. He was long rumored, long discussed, confirmed but not confirmed. Yeah, so it was really a relief when we finally saw him wearing the Arsenal's red and white. He will add strength and versatility to the midfield. He's full Spanish international who just won the Euros 2024. Well done. He will bring a mix of technical ability and physicality, which makes him a perfect fit with Declan Rice in midfield and Martin Odegaard, of course. His previous Premier League experience with Newcastle United really adds to his value, and he's expected to play a pivotal role in Arsenal's midfield rotation. Of course, that's once he heals from his shoulder injury, which he got in training thanks to our brilliant defender Gabriel. Arsenal DNA, what can you say? Welcome to the Arsenal, Mikel. If you thought we were done with goalkeeper signings, no, we were not. On deadline day, we managed to agree a loan for Neto, veteran Brazilian goalkeeper from Bournemouth. He's coming here to provide a cover and competition for David Raya since Aaron Ramsdale is off, which I will cover in the out section of this video. Neto's experience really becomes crucial, especially in cup competitions and as a backup in the Premier League and Champions League as well. The 35-year-old Brazilian, known for his reflexes and command of the penalty area, something we love to hear, he will help maintain the squad's depth in goalkeeping options and ensure that Arsenal remains competitive on all fronts. And last but not least, also a deadline day signing and one that maybe divides opinions the most, it's Raheem Sterling on loan from Chelsea. He's adding a wealth of experience, as we all know, and versatility to the attack as well. We managed to secure the deal without a loan fee, covering less than 50% of Sterling's wages, which means that Chelsea are effectively paying him 10 million a year to play for us. I think that's the best part of this deal, if you ask me. He's 29. He's expected to bring dynamism and competition to the flanks, and obviously his Premier League experience makes him a valuable asset in Arsenal's push for silver this season. And he has worked with Mikel previously in Manchester City, so there's a connection there as well, which will definitely help us more in the future. And yeah, I hope to see him play and have kind of a season that Kai Havertz was having last season and at the start of this season after signing from Chelsea as well. Looking forward to seeing him play. Okay, now let's talk outs. I'm gonna go start with the permanent transfers out of Arsenal. And I decided to arrange them completely personally to which one hurt me the most. First one up, we have Emil Smith R, who was sold to Fulham for around 40 million euros. It's an end of an era, really, for a player who came through Arsenal's academy and made 115 appearances for the first team and captured all our hearts, definitely. He struggled with injuries and consistent game time in recent seasons, and his transfer to Fulham really offers a fresh start for him, and he can aim to revive his career and fulfill the promise he showed early on. He's still very young, and I really wish him all the best. I put him in my fantasy team immediately. After that, we have Aaron Ramsdale, who was sold to Southampton for a fee potentially rising to 25 million pounds, depending on some milestones that he has to reach. He lost his starting spot at Arsenal with the signing of Raya, obviously, and he wanted to just, get the regular minutes and be the first choice goalkeeper somewhere else, which he definitely deserves because he's a really good goalkeeper, which was proven in the season that he was regularly starting for the Arsenal when he was named in the PFA's Team of the Year as well. So yeah, and let's just not start with the character that he's off the pitch and the communication with fans and everything. I'll just get more sad over him. I wasn't really thrilled when we signed him. I thought that it was really too much money for someone. For a goalkeeper, but definitely proved me wrong because he was both a good goalkeeper and a really fantastic lad off the pitch. We also have another Arsenal Academy graduate. It's Nketiah, who finally found a club for him to get more regular minutes. He joined Crystal Palace for around 30 million pounds. His aim there is to obviously play as their first choice striker, which he definitely deserved. He made lots of appearances for us, but never really lived up to his full potential because if he wasn't playing regularly, we would just, he always have Eddie on the bench ready to come on and to use the little minutes that he got. And when he did get more, it just didn't, show up in the level that we all expected him to show up. So yeah, I'm really glad that he found a club, and I'm also really glad that we didn't back down on our asking price because he is a striker with a lot of Premier League experience, a full English international, and still very young. So yeah, definitely 30 million pounds is definitely a price that should be for a player like that. I wish him all the best. I will also be putting him in my fantasy team for the Premier League. And last but not least, it's Charlie Patino, who was sold to Deportivo La Coruña for around 1 million pounds. Yeah, he was another one of Arsenal's academy prospects, highly regarded. We all expected much from him. He struggled to break into the first team, sadly, and spent time on loan to gain experience. So the move to Spain's Segunda División, sorry, I butchered that. And yeah, but this offers him a chance to establish himself and fulfill his potential away from the pressures of the Premier League football. And he has roots in Spain as well. And I think his dad as well were youth fans of Deportivo La Coruña, so it should be a win-win deal for all. I was hoping for a bigger fee for a player like that. Maybe a few seasons ago I was expecting a bit more, but yeah, now that his career wasn't going as well as we all hoped for, yeah, I'm just happy that he found a home and wish him all the best, obviously. Okay, now let's cover loans really quickly. We have Rees Nelson, who was loaned to Fulham. He will play alongside with Emil Smith R, good buddies from Arsenal Academy days as well. He's there on loan for through the whole season to gain more playing time, and we hope that that will really happen. He seems that he was convinced by the Fulham manager that he will get time, that they plan to use him, that he fits in with their playing style. So yeah, really looking forward to see him because I think there's definitely a player in there as well, and yeah, deserves more minutes somewhere. Then we have Fabio Vieira, who was loaned back to Porto, where he already played. He's aiming to regain form and confidence without a permanent transfer option in his loan agreement. Sadly, he got injured before he got to for Porto. Again, is the Arsenal thing, right? I'm still not sure about Fabio Vieira because there might be a player in there, but after the last, I don't think that he really acclimated to the Premier League and the request this cut style kind of football has. So yeah, we'll see if he how much he will get to play for Porto and how in what kind of form will he get back to us. After that, we have Karl Hein, a goalkeeper, who was loaned to Real Valladolid in La Liga. He is there to develop against a really high level competition and enhance his experience as a future prospect in our goalkeeping positions. It's a bit crowded there, but we will see. He will definitely be their first choice goalkeeper. Started well, then conceded, I think, 7 against Barcelona or 6. Yeah, but that's Barcelona. Just, yeah, we'll see what happens. Then we have Nunu Tarez, who was loaned to Lazio. It's a loan with an obligation to buy, so which means that we don't have any expectations from him, and we only expect Lazio to pay a fee of up to £8 million at the end of the loan agreement. And he will definitely aim to find, consistency playing in Serie A. He was praised after his debut there. But when I posted about that on Twitter, I got comments like, yeah, that's how he usually starts. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, all the best to him, of course. And last but not least, we have Albert Sambi Lokonga, who is loaned to Sevilla for the season. There is a option to buy for Sevilla for 12 million euros at the end of the season, and there is also a 25% sell-on clause in the possible agreement if he gets sold in the future, which is a really good deal. I love sell-on clauses. It's like free money when you forget about the player that he even played for the Arsenal. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him, obviously, once he gets over his injury, which he got during the international break, because he's an Arsenal player. What else to do during international break than get injured? Yeah, so we will keep an eye on him and all other loanees, and you can read all about it on our website, dailycanon.com. Okay, to finish things off, we have a few players who have been released at the end of their contracts or youth players who weren't given their professional contracts. You can see a big list on our website, dailycanon.com/Arsenal line deals. I will cover the key ones here. Let's start with everyone's favorite squad player, Mohamed Elneny, who was released after his contract ended. He was Arsenal member since 2016. That's a really long time. He's obviously known for his professionalism. He was happy to wait for his opportunity, and he often did well, scored some really good goals. Yeah, he was like a happy smiley face always on the bench and in all the team activities, and he needs to find more minutes to play in his for his career to continue. After that, we have Cedric Soares, who was also released at the end of his contract. He joined Arsenal in 2020, but really didn't get much time to play, limited opportunities. He didn't fit that well in our plans, and he now looks for more regular playing time elsewhere. He's the one that I often forgot that he's still with us. Yeah, but wish him all the best, of course. And at the end, one of the Arsenal Academy grown goalkeepers, Arur Okonjo, who was released at the end of his contract as well. He made a senior debut for the club in Europa League. He finds limited time first team opportunities, and he signed for popular Wrexham in League One, where he is looking pretty good at the moment, conceding only 2 goals in 5 matches. Wish him all the best, of course. So, how are you feeling about our summer transfer business, the ins and outs? I always think that we are a player or two too short for the season. Yeah, I was hoping for an striker signing, but really can't tell you who. Just the board knows better than I do. Yeah, we'll see how the season will go. I'm definitely happy that Nketiah finally sorted his situation, that he will get to play somewhere regularly, which he definitely deserves, as do Emil Smith R and Rees Nelson and Aaron Ramsdale in the first place as well. I'm really looking forward to the season, and I still hope that we will get to sign a striker in January, perhaps, if not then next season, or that our strikers and B options for strikers will get to work during this season. Hopefully we will talk again soon. I plan to do these videos on a regular basis. Next one in plans is the preview of our Champions League. I won't say group, it's not a group, it's league phase matches. Yeah, we'll talk to you soon again. Thank you. Bye. Oh, bad YouTuber. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and comment, and share these videos. Thank you so much for your attention. Bye bye.